Welcome back to This Versus That. Say the words. You know,
use your mouth. Do the thing.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was cool.
Because it looks sketchy.
Welcome back to This Versus That. Shout out to the boys at NOS for helping us put this together. We got a special race, two special people, two special trucks. One of them is big with a big block with a fiberglass top and a big cowboy hat. The other one, not so big with a not so big motor, but the driver,
It's got a big head.
you got a big ass head, Soupy.
I might take that as a compliment because I'm not sure what head you're talking about.
Yo, he,
Whoa!
What are you angry about today, Soupy? Let's hear about this car.
It is early. It's cold.
Tell us about the lightning.
The lightly?
Lightning.
The frightening.
Frightening. Lord Frightening.
You named it the frightening. Well, it's an F1. I don't even know what year it is.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It's an F-150 with a 2JZ.
Just pop the hood and show it to us.
Yeah, this is way easier. I'm more a visual person.
It's way more fun to look at than to hear you say it.
What was the idea behind this? It was building
So
something?
basically, since Soupy doesn't, like,
I told you I don't talk.
Just say the words. You know, we
Use your mouth.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
We all came up in the industry loving Fast and Furious. I remember the day that I went to go see Fast and Furious. I was in my '94 Accord, did the parking garage thing with all my friends in their shitty cars. Now that we're way too old to be building cars and doing fun stuff, we figured let's build a car that brings us back to those days. So we rebuilt the Fast and the Furious parts truck with our own little twist.
Made it way better.
I mean, Lightnings are kind of cool. I'm not gonna like, you know.
It was now we got a 2J in it.
I know, but the wee. I don't know how many F-150s have a 2JZ in them, but we all came together, got a 2J from our friends at JDM California, strapped a Fat Garrett turbo to it, put a couple of extra goodies on it, a nice Hull Tech, got it running good, makes a clean 500 horsepower. Honestly, we haven't done a lot in this car yet, so I'm really excited that it's here. I don't know why Soupy's gonna drive it, but I'm excited that it's
Yeah, it
here.
didn't make no sense.
What do you mean?
You wanna try to say some words now? If you wanna drive, you have to say words.
Words.
Oh.
All right. You want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to us
What
about
are we
this.
pointing out?
Point out what you did. We want to see that part.
Yeah, so anyway, Hurt did a really good job explaining the motor. The transmission is a T56 with a tilt and clutch in it. Interior's got Sparkos. We have the Hoonigan handbrake.
Must we
Sparko
not
steering wheel.
forget the 5-inch tack
Well,
blaring?
no, I
at
was
you?
getting to that. To keep it correct, you know, in time of the era, you got the white face autometer gauges with the big old monster tack on there. And
What's
then
that blue duct tape?
It says passenger tail light out.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the passenger tail light doesn't work.
What do those wires do?
Those are just green and orange.
Can we just cut to the truck when we got it?
The clutch burned out when Cody was doing a burnout.
It parked it against the container, did a burnout, and then left it, and it did a burnout with no one in it.
Drives itself.
Yeah.
If this survives through the day, I want to drive it home.
You want to drive it home?
Yeah.
Does the handbrake work?
The handbrake works, the sub works,
Oh.
the radio works.
He's not lying.
It works.
It works.
Yeah.
Everything actually works.
It's a wire connected to
Yeah,
something
leave it
that's still
there.
on
That
full.
was something that we needed, dude. We forgot.
This thing needs one of those under construction stickers.
Yeah.
It's always under construction. That's the thing. Stop! Well, I think the main idea was to actually use this as a parts car.
lunch truck.
So, you know, like we said, we liked Fast and Furious, so obviously we wanted to pay some homage to that. So we even went the next level and tried to recreate that scene where the truck is full of parts. That was a fun day.
It felt,
That was a-
it felt pretty
Yeah,
cool
it
to
was
mob
pretty
around
fun.
like that. I'm sure people looking at us were like, who are these?
The best part was the outtake at the end where all the
Yeah.
boxes came
Yeah.
off. So, I mean, it's been sitting at the shop. We kind of been just, you know, piecing it all together, little bits and pieces, right? And the only thing that we did that we modified to come here was we just changed out the rear tire.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. That's pretty gnarly.
Ooh.
Oh, she thick.
Wait.
Well, now, yeah. So the original tire was like a little 295. This is a 305 Nitto NT05R.
Oh,
It's
girl's
a
gotta
drag
eat.
slick.
She
Who
don't
curved
eat.
the wheels?
So in any case, see the cup holder?
Got a blast.
Because it being so low, we had speed bumps. Someone dragged the exhaust. The exhaust tip used to be out here.
Oh, no way. Turn it on, let's hear it. Okay.
That sounds really smooth.
I like the cute little.
Yeah, yeah, real smooth.
Let's hear something that sounds a lot louder than this.
First and foremost, if you're gonna have a truck, I know it's a Ford, but come on, man, it can't sound like that. See this right here? This is a good old piece of American engineering. It is a tank. It is indestructible.
It's an amphibious exploring vehicle, so.
Can you do that again? I like that.
Yeah, see
That's
that? Now
good.
see, when you're on the highway, that likes to do
American
one of those.
engineering.
This is my 1978 K5 Jimmy. We started building this.
Wait, who are you?
You know me. I'm Zach Merton. You know, I've been on this Hoonigan thing for quite a bit now. Somebody you might not be familiar with, this is Jacob from Smetting Performance. He's actually the guy that built this engine. He's out here to be my personal beep boop.
Can I just chime in to say, if you guys didn't know, Zach actually had that hat surgically added to his body, so it doesn't come off. I'm not sure how he gets shirts or hoodies on.
From the bottom.
You gotta cut him down the
Well,
middle.
he tears them all up.
Spirit of the cowboy is alive in you.
This truck, we actually bought it in 2020, started it, and then the pandemic stuff happened. But it's done now. It has zero safety equipment and way too much power, thanks to this guy.
Let's pop the hood and
You
see
know,
it.
we just get right to it?
Let's pop the
We
hood
get-
and see it. I haven't seen this yet. I'm excited for you. How do you
This
even give it
actually
away?
has an internal hood pop. The C10, you could just open the hood whenever you wanted to. But you want to give them the sauce on it?
This is our 572 big block Chevy. It's a do-it-all, all-around daily driver, over 700 horsepower and over 700 foot-pounds of torque. Zach can drive this motor through the mountain range and then still come down here and blow the tires off of it, and the motor won't care.
I mean, I drove it all the way from Park City, Utah to here, which the only problem I had was all the gas stops.
I was watching his stories on Instagram. At 300 miles, he was on his 5th gas stop or something like that.
Here's the thing, I didn't get a big enough fuel cell. Aeromotive only makes a 20-gallon one, but the cool thing about it is they have their A1000 pump mounted inside of it, so it's a little bit quieter, right? Because that pump just basically sounds like you can drain a pool with it. Right. And the best part about this, AC.
Ooh!
Here's where I was dumb. I did no structural reinforcement. There's no safety equipment. The brakes technically are still stock minus some Hawk pads right now, and it doesn't necessarily like to stay in a straight line. The thing makes so much torque. If you're on the gas, you have to steer into it. And if you let off the gas, it unloads the entire chassis and like the whole thing like flops around.
I didn't see anything wrong with what he just said.
He just lets the hat take the wheel.
There are some shiny parts on this. For instance,
It do be clean.
these wonderful billet KMCs.
Those are really
Those
nice.
are billets?
So these are the same ones we actually ran on the trophy truck this year.
It will
on
be
Ken's
nice.
trophy truck. And then also, if you want to look in here, I got these like monster truck style fender well headers. These actually aren't as big as they should be. They should be what, 2.5-inch primaries, and these are only 2 1/8.
Jeez.
But you know,
He's talking about the actual tube coming off
I think
the
that's
head.
bigger than the exhaust on my Corolla.
how big did you say the valves are? They're like the size of
Yeah, the
got a
intake
NOS
valve
can?
itself is 2.3 inches.
That's this big.
Not big enough.
So this thing should be fast.
I mean, it makes a lot. It makes a lot of power, but I don't know if you noticed, but aerodynamic efficiency is not the
Yeah.
the name of the game here.
Well, that's why you need the motor.
That's
Yeah.
the best answer. I
So
mean,
the best part is,
uh-oh.
Fuel
Here
pump.
we go.
It sounds a little different than the Frightening. Not much, but a
so
little bit.
you know,
What the hell is wrong
it-
with
it-
you? How do you live like this? You've had rowdy stuff. We've all had rowdy stuff. That's rowdy.
So no safety, all kinds of big body shimmy versus this guy. You got seatbelts?
We just put seatbelts in.
Okay.
I don't have seatbelts.
He says that so casually.
The,
It
here's
doesn't
one
go
thing.
straight.
I won't be able to go like the distance in this because it won't stop.
We're gonna go 1,000 feet, heads up, first run. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Hate to play my boy Zach like that, but that's a big truck. I don't think it's gonna make it through the air at all. So yeah, 2J, Lightning.
You know I'm gonna win. What? I didn't come to lose.
I already won. Did you hear that thing?
I really hope this thing wins, but Frightening's probably gonna take it.
You, Micah?
I'm Team 2JZ pretty much all the way, but Soupy can't drive and Zach's intimidation factor, so I'm gonna go with Zach.
Soupy can't drive, and Zach's got a whole lot of Americana muscle, badassery going on here. I gotta give it to Zach.
I rode here with Zach, so in the name of not getting stuck here and having to sleep here on the fucking strip, then, yeah, I'm going with Zach.
I think somehow both of them are gonna lose.
He's so proud and I love it.
He's literally looking at us. Look at him right
now. So we gotta switch lanes for GoPros, right? Soupy may be leaking a little bit of oil.
Oh my God.
Stick with what I said. These are our two worst drivers. Maybe we should probably get back.
Soupy sandbag. He tried to sandbag and then all of a sudden he realized,
Hey, when are we getting you in there?
Soupy doesn't get to drive much. He's locked himself in the car.
Yeah,
he's like,
Don't hose me. Maybe later.
are you sandbagging?
I couldn't hear it.
I knew it.
Race though.
Can't tell the car's on.
I can't tell where I'm at.
you guys heard my prediction, right?
Yeah.
Somehow both of them were gonna lose.
How was that?
Oh, it was cool.
Because it looks sketchy.
There was a lot of noise, and you were still here.
Yeah.
What was the result?
Lightning by hood.
By
Wait,
a hood.
what? Where's the end?
1,000 yards?
1,000 feet.
1,000 foot?
Second flag. He's been here before, right?
I think you had him to 500 for sure.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Let's go
Ask for
500.
five. That's right. Let's go 5. Hey, you know you're supposed to change the oil on these things. when
No,
they're ready.
I heard 2Js you could run with like almost no oil.
So you won.
Yes.
To 1,000.
Yes.
To 1,000.
So what do you want to go?
5.
We're gonna go 500.
Oh shit.
But I need to hit.
5 in the
The
hit?
problem is I don't have attack and I can't hear shit.
So give it gas.
So it's like, ugh.
We'll both dump it.
Yeah, we just do burnouts all the way.
I'm kind of into
Are you good with
this.
that?
I'm kind of into
500?
this.
I like this.
Let's go. 500.
Burnout drags?
Let's go.
Soupy mischief.
He did.
He mischief for sure.
I knew it. He did second.
There's no way.
Oh my God.
Anything that's going second to fifth
That thing's
right
way
there.
too quiet.
You messed up big time.
I did. I was like, it was
Do you
bad.
want the hit this time?
No, I don't want the hit. I want to go heads up.
Heads up 500.
Are you gonna be able to hear it? How hard is it to hear yourself
I
shifting this
can't
thing?
hear shit. The
Why do you
tack
need
doesn't
to
work.
hear it to go 1-2?
You gotta know when to shift.
Is that like people who turn on the radio to look where they're going?
What does that
street sign say?
Turn that down. I can't see.
You guys go one more. Heads up, 500 feet. We do burnout drags. After.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
We need a driver mod.
Driver mod.
Driver mod.
One of you two needs to get in there.
Rochambeau. Rochambeau.
Scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, let's go, dude.
I've said this so many times, I always throw rock. That's it.
Jesus. Where are you going? Dan, Get in there. Get out.
Listen, go in the trailer and don't come out.
Go think about what you did.
All right.
Let me do the burnout.
No.
Go on Google, look up the diagram and shift pattern. Go study it. Get out. Yeah. Hey, congratulations.
This thing's rich.
Soupy.
Yo, man, listen. The car sucks.
Soupy sucks. Soupy sucks. Soupy sucks.
Come on, you're gonna do the same shit. I'm just saying, same thing.
Dan did so much better. So much better.
Soupy's mad he's getting deported back to New York.
Same result.
You were.
No, he's mad too. See?
K5 by 2 cars.
Damn.
There it is, boys. Zach with the dub.
Been too hard?
No, you did great.
You can't hear the shift at all.
I just want people to know it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
5 cars versus 2. Yeah.
5 cars, 2 cars. You're still off.
Well, Zach, that was some nice driving there. This thing sounds great. It looks great. It looks sketchy.
It's so sketchy.
You survived.
Yeah, dude, you know what?
And
it's like way quick. You know what? It works really good at wide open throttle.
Nice work, dude. Nice work.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. This thing.
Jacob, fantastic.
That's exactly what
nice
it's
work,
built to do.
boys. Nice work. Well, there you have it. Zach won on the non-trailer queen, Jimmy. I mean, everybody wins at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, Darren's proud. Zach's proud.
I'm gonna go do a
America's
little
proud.
burnout or something.
Listen, you good?
Are we gonna do all-wheel drive?
That's right.
Let's go.
Your turn.
God, I feel so poor.
For something you built in your barn versus something Italy built for way too much money, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? How are you?